Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video. I'm RevAtlas, I'm Sandeep, and today we'll be reviewing the RAEGR Airdrums 400. So this is it. It's a speaker that is Bluetooth connected, and we actually have the twin pack here. So in this video we'll be taking a look at whether or not you should be buying this and whether or not it's also worth purchasing the twin pack where you get two different speakers. Now before we get this started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications for more videos like this. Now let's begin the video. I'll start by talking about the basic design, the pricing as well as specifications, and then we'll move on to the other aspects including sound quality, battery life, etc. So these come in both black and white options, and we have the white ones here, and I am a sucker for white accessories or earphones or speakers of that sort, so I definitely prefer the white ones. But if you want something more subtle, you can go for the black, and both of them have sort of matte soft touch finish to it, and at the bottom you also have this rubberized sort of thing to prevent it from sliding about or moving when you're playing music or otherwise. So in terms of controls, you basically have a microphone mute switch here, you have a power button here which also doubles up as the play pause button, you have an inlet for the lanyard, and you have a micro USB port. Now this is a twin pack like I mentioned, so you get two speakers, and each of them is powered by a 3-watt speaker, and it also has a 520 mAh battery inside each of them. And you can also get them as a single one, which will cost you rupees 799 or roughly 800 rupees. But if you buy the twin pack, you will get around 100 rupees of discount, since the pack retails at a price of rupees 1499. Now it's not just the fact that these two are two different speakers and you can actually connect them to to your smartphone. The fact is that it actually works as the left channel and the right channel, and that works really well, especially when you're watching movies or listening to music that has that sort of a separation. And to be honest, overall the audio experience in this is pretty incredible for the kind of size that they are. So I expected a certain thing in my mind considering the size, but they are actually much louder, they're much better in terms of the audio quality, and they're also good for calling considering that this comes with a microphone, and I will include a sample of that as well later on in the review. In terms of battery life, the 520 mAh battery gives you around 10 hours of battery life on a single charge with volume set to 80%. That's what the company claims. But in our testing, we never really had to use it at 80% most of the time, considering they're pretty loud. And we were sticking to around 50 to 60% for the most part, and sometimes pushing it to 100. So we got well past that promised time of 10 hours. So battery life is definitely impressive on this. In terms of the volume output, like I said, there is separation as the left and right channel. The pairing process is also mentioned in the booklet how you do it, and they show up in your Bluetooth settings as one single speaker and not two separate ones. So you can see that there's just one single thing connected here. You can see 90% of battery life, and you can use it for calling, everything, and it actually pairs both together and it works really well. In terms of the actual overall volume levels, we got over 100 decibels in terms of testing, and this is the same testing method that we follow for the other speakers or external speakers and accessories that we test. And this is extremely loud, and the best thing about it is that you get ample amounts of bass as well compared to most other smartphone speakers. So that is the major sort of a difference. This is not just for music sort of experience, but it's also great in terms of a movie experience where you're watching something and there's some explosion happening, or even in terms of gaming. There is a bit of latency though in terms of gaming. However, if you like gunshots and those things which actually are really popping in this sort of a thing, these will really work well with that. Now these are small enough to be carried in your backpack, or maybe even a small sort of a sling bag or whatever you have, a messenger bag for example, and they pack a lot of punch for the size that they are. Now if I was to point out one slight issue that I had with this, that would be basically in terms of the latency, especially when gaming. But other than that, I would say that these are extremely good for the price point, and that they provide great value for money in terms of the sound quality and all the other aspects as well. So here's where I'll insert the audio clip for the microphone, just so that you guys can know how it sounds when you're actually speaking to someone and how they will hear you. Hey guys, it's Sandeep from RevAtlas, and this is the audio sample that's being recorded with the microphone on the RAEGR Airdrums 400. So this is also pretty lightweight. It is around 57 grams per speaker, but in our testing we actually found it to be a bit lighter than what the company claims as well. So if you actually take a single speaker, you would find it around 53 grams if I remember right in terms of testing, and if you put two, it's around 108 grams. So it's around 53-54 grams, which is lighter than what the company claims. Not that 3-4 grams matters much, especially in terms of speakers. It might matter more in terms of earphones, but these are pretty good in terms of the overall weight as well, considering the amount of volume and the punch that they pack. The power button can be used to actually play or pause music. And you also have a switch to enable or disable the microphone as well. That's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next one, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.